Graduated return to school strategy after concussion. Concussion may affect the ability to learn at school. The athlete may need to miss a few days of school after a concussion. When going back to school, some athletes may need to go back gradually and may need to have some changes made to their schedule so that concussion symptoms do not get worse. If a particular activity makes symptoms worse, then the athlete should stop that activity and rest until symptoms get better. To make sure that the athlete can get better back to school without problems, it is important that the healthcare provider, parents, caregivers, and teachers talk to each other so that everyone knows what the plan is for the athlete to go back to school. Note, if mental activity does not cause any symptoms, the athlete may be able to skip step 2 and return to school part-time before doing school activities at home first. Step 1. Daily activities that do not give the athlete symptoms, such as typical activities that the athlete does during the day as long as they do not increase symptoms. Example, reading, texting, screen time. Start with 5 to 15 minutes at a time and gradually build up. The goal of this step is to gradually return to typical activities. Step 2. School activities, homework, reading, or other cognitive activities outside of the classroom. The goal is to increase tolerance to cognitive work. Step 3. Return to school part-time. There is gradual introduction of schoolwork. May need to start with a partial school day or with increased breaks during the day. The goal is to increase academic activities. Step 4. Return to school full-time. That is, gradually progress school activities until a full day can be tolerated. The goal is to return to full academic activities and catch up on missed work. If the athlete continues to have symptoms with mental activity, some other accommodations that can help with return to school may include starting school later, only going for half days, or going only to certain classes, more time to finish assignments or tests, quiet room to finish assignments or tests, not going to noisy areas like the cafeteria, assembly halls, sporting events, music class, shop class, etc. Taking lots of breaks during class, homework, tests, no more than one exam per day, shorter assignments, repetition or memory cues, use of a student helper or tutor, reassurance from teachers that the child will be supported while getting better. The athlete should not go back to sports until they are back to school or learning, without symptoms getting significantly worse and no longer needing any changes to their schedule.